بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Now the last standard we'll try to understand is 802.11ax. Now this is again introduced in the late 2019. So around at the end of the 2019 around that was introduced. And this is marketed as 6th generation Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi 6 by the Wi-Fi Alliance. So again, we can say this is like a successor of 802.11ac. So whatever the standard we discussed previously, we can say it is kind of a next standard to that, a successor which offers better throughput, again 4 times more compared to the previous standard. So like we discussed, let's say here it offers 1.3 gig, so you can go up to multiplied by 4. So again, depends upon the number of antennas, you can increase the throughput again. Now the frequency range, what they operate, again they still support 2.4 and 5 gigahertz frequency bands like the previous, we can say the previous standards what we discussed. Now they also support a new frequency range called 6 gigahertz. So it also supports the another standard over 6 gigahertz frequency band. So these are the two additional options. So most of the new products, if you take an example, the new products which was launched late in 2019 or 2020 later on, like if you take any products from like Apple devices like Apple 11 device or Pro Max or any other Samsung devices, they basically support 802.11ax wireless standard. So even if you take any of the Cisco devices or any Juniper, Huawei, or these are the access point vendors, whatever the vendors, they have released any new products probably after 2019 or maybe in 2020, they do support this 802.11ac product. So this is the standard what they support, mostly the new devices. And again, this is specially designed for most of the high density public environments like in trains, stadiums, or airports where you need some high speed data throughput in general. So if you try to see all the standards, whatever we discussed, they all probably the way they work, the way they implement is exactly the same. Now the only difference is each standard, when you buy a product, probably you need to understand which standard it actually supports, and depending upon which standard, like what is the standard it supported, based on that you can figure out the throughput and the distance and other parameters you can calculate according to that.